He is known for being an American individualist anarchist and libertarian socialist. He is recognized for editing and publishing the American individualist anarchist periodical Liberty. He is Benjamin Ricketson Tucker, a philosopher who made significant contributions to the field of philosophy. In the late 19th century, amidst the backdrop of industrialization and political unrest, a man named Benjamin Tucker emerged as a prominent figure in the realm of individualist anarchism. Born and raised in America, Tucker became a staunch advocate for liberty and a vocal critic of state socialism. As the editor and publisher of the influential periodical Liberty, he used his platform to spread his ideas and challenge the prevailing notions of his time. Tucker's philosophy was deeply rooted in his belief in individual freedom and the power of the free market. He saw himself as a follower of consistent Manchesterism, a term he used to describe his blend of anarchism and libertarian socialism. In his view, the anarchists were unterrified Jeffersonian Democrats, a nod to his admiration for Thomas Jefferson's ideals of limited government and individual rights. Throughout his life, Tucker remained a passionate advocate for his vision of a society based on voluntary cooperation and mutual exchange. He drew inspiration from a diverse range of thinkers, including Adam Smith, Josiah Warren, Karl Marx, Pierre-Joseph Proudhon, and Max Stirner. While some have attempted to label him as an anarcho-capitalist, Tucker's philosophy went beyond mere capitalism, emphasizing the labor theory of value and rejecting traditional definitions of socialism. Benjamin Tucker's ideas continue to resonate with scholars and activists today, challenging conventional wisdom and sparking debates about the intersection of individual liberty and economic systems. His legacy as a champion of individualism and opponent of state socialism remains an important part of the broader anarchist tradition, reminding us of the power of ideas to shape the course of history. Born on April 17, 1854, in South Dartmouth, Massachusetts, Benjamin Tucker emerged as a prominent figure in anarchist circles during the late 19th century. As a young editor, Tucker made his mark in 1876 with the publication of his English translation of Pierre-Joseph Proudhon's renowned work, What is Property? This propelled him into the anarchist movement, where he would later establish his own influential periodical. In 1877, Tucker released his first original journal, The Radical Review. Although it only lasted for 4 issues, it laid the groundwork for Tucker's future endeavors. It was in August 1881 that Tucker embarked on his most significant project yet, the publication of the periodical, Liberty. This publication would go on to earn the distinction of being widely regarded as the finest individualist anarchist periodical ever published in the English language. Liberty became a platform for the development and formalization of the individualist anarchist philosophy. Through its pages, Tucker and other notable contributors such as Lysander Spooner, Gertrude Kelly, and Voltairine de Cleyre voiced their perspectives and engaged in spirited debates. The journal's masthead featured a quote from Proudhon, emphasizing that liberty is not merely the offspring, but the very source of order. Tucker's vision and dedication to spreading the ideals of individualist anarchism attracted a diverse range of voices to Liberty. These contributors included not only anarchists but also socialists and communists. Tucker himself had early associations with anarcho-communists and worked alongside them, sharing the objective of socialism without the state. Benjamin Tucker, a prominent philosopher and advocate of anarchism, faced numerous challenges throughout his later life. After relocating his publication, Liberty, from Boston to New York in 1892, Tucker opened a unique bookshop in 1906. His shop promoted the ideals of egoism in philosophy, anarchism in politics, and iconoclasm in art. However, disaster struck in 1908 when a fire destroyed Tucker's printing equipment and his 30-year stock of books and pamphlets, leaving him devastated. During this difficult time, Tucker found solace in the company of his lover Pearl Johnson, who was 25 years his junior and pregnant with their daughter Oriole Tucker. 6 weeks after Oriole's birth, Tucker made the difficult decision to close both Liberty and the bookshop and retire with his family to France, seeking a fresh start and new opportunities. In 1913, Tucker briefly emerged from retirement to contribute articles and letters to the New Free Woman, a publication he regarded as the most important in existence. However, as time went on, Tucker's optimism for anarchism waned. In 1926, he published a selection of his writings titled Individual Liberty, in which he added a postscript expressing his concerns about the concentration of wealth and the threats it posed to social order. Tucker believed that a reversal of the policy of monopoly could still offer an anarchistic remedy to address these issues. By 1930, Tucker's outlook had become even more pessimistic. He believed that centralization and advancing technology had ultimately doomed both anarchy and civilization. In a private correspondence, Tucker expressed his belief that while capitalism may be tolerable, socialism and communism were not. He acknowledged that under any of these regimes, a shrewd individual could still manage to prosper. Towards the end of his life, Tucker was described by anarchist Victor Yarros as a forceful and clear writer but a poor speaker. He held a strong disdain for writing for capitalistic or bourgeois newspapers, considering it the worst form of prostitution. In 1939, Tucker passed away in Monaco, surrounded by his family. Benjamin Tucker's philosophy and experiences provide valuable insights for our daily lives. His recognition of the dangers of wealth concentration and the need for competition can serve as a reminder to question and challenge monopolistic practices in various aspects of our society. Moreover, Tucker's skepticism towards political ideologies reminds us to critically evaluate different systems and seek alternatives that prioritize individual freedom and autonomy. Tucker's legacy continues to inspire those who strive for a more equitable and just society. Benjamin Tucker, a prominent figure in individualist anarchism, became an anarchist at the young age of 18. His contribution to the movement went beyond his own writings, as he played a crucial role in publishing the works of other anarchist thinkers. One of his proudest accomplishments was being the first to publish an English translation of Max Stirner's influential work, The Ego and Its Own. Tucker also translated Mikhail Bakunin's God and the State, further expanding the reach of anarchist ideas. Through his periodical, Liberty, Tucker not only published his own writings but also featured the original works of other notable figures such as Stephen Pearl Andrews, Joshua K. Ingalls, Lysander Spooner, and more. He believed in the power of sharing diverse perspectives within the anarchist movement, fostering a sense of intellectual exchange and growth. Tucker's understanding of socialism was different from the Marxist interpretation that dominates modern discourse. In the context of his time, socialism encompassed various theories aimed at addressing labor issues through radical changes in the capitalist system. Tucker and his readers of Liberty saw socialism as a means to solve the labor problem, with differing ideas on its causes and potential solutions. While Tucker disagreed with Karl Marx's theories, he acknowledged the existence of market socialism, particularly influenced by Pierre-Joseph Proudhon's mutualism. Tucker, along with other individualist anarchists, proposed their form of American mutualism as an alternative to both capitalism and Marxism. He believed that putting labor in possession of its own was a core principle of socialism, highlighting the labor theory of value as a common ground between state socialism and anarchistic socialism. Tucker's individualist anarchism was grounded in the idea of complete individual liberty. He championed a natural free market system where property would be distributed without distortion, serving as a mediator for egoistic impulses and a source of social stability. While he initially favored a natural rights philosophy, Tucker later embraced egoist anarchism, asserting that might overrides rights until overridden by voluntary contracts. In his pursuit of individual liberty, Tucker disliked all forms of communism, as he believed they encroached upon the freedom of individuals. He emphasized the voluntary nature of associations and rejected any majoritarian control. His philosophy celebrated the autonomy of each individual while advocating for a just and equitable society.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.